I guess we should kick this thing off.
I was going to say, are we started? Are we getting ready to start?
Well, I've been recording, I think.
Oh, well.
But we still don't have a title, so
We have to
welcome to Untitled.
I like Untitled as the title.
I do too. You know why? Because we don't have titles.
We don't have titles.
Anymore.
So, Untitled.
For now.
Longest reigning tag team champions, and now we don't have them anymore. Untitled works.
Could we go for like longest uncrowned tag team champions?
I like that too.
I feel like it's fitting, I think.
Probably.
I mean, I've offered to make us our own belts out of cardboard and tinfoil several times.
What about Velcro? We didn't.
I do have access to Velcro.
Yeah, we didn't have Velcro when we were kids. Not readily accessible.
And you have a lot of really colorful tape. You can make it look however you want.
I would wager that I have more colorful tape than anybody.
Anybody.
So, I mean, you want some colorful tinfoil cardboard tag team titles? I'm your guy.
You are, and the tape would be like interwoven in it. You don't mess around with your tape.
Absolutely not, dude. It spent like 40 minutes before every match putting that stuff on.
I know. I know. He doesn't even like do cardio before a match.
That is my cardio.
That is his cardio. He does that vigorously.
Absolutely.
Puts tassels through things, tapes things up. He does actually have a pair of shorts that is tassels interwoven.
Yeah, I ripped those. So
well,
those are.
You could just reweave it.
R.I.P. in peace.
Oh, are they that bad?
Oh, they're completely ruined. Yeah.
Oh. Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Oh, there's no fixing that.
I'd
I'd be better off starting over.
Oh.
Maybe we should do that. Except this time we're gonna dip the tassels in jalapeno
Gasoline.
sauce.
Oh.
No.
I like gasoline.
Jesus.
What?
I was thinking Velcro.
Velcro would work.
Put them on with Velcro so that when they get pulled off, you stick them right back on.
Velcro
Not
is
a bad idea.
Velcro.
But you have to get the industrial strength Velcro, so it's harder to tug them off.
I feel like people would try to do it then.
Well, that's why you can't tell them that it's just Velcro. Oh, shit.
Fair point. But if I'm covered in gasoline, nobody's going to mess with me. Think of how fast I'll move. Because of the gasoline. Right?
Well, see, my thing was that the Velcro is going to absorb the gasoline. I was trying to tell her to move her microphone stand back. She was peeking me out over here. I was trying to do it all smooth like, and it didn't work out
better?
whatsoever. Yeah, I think that's a little better.
Okay, sorry.
I do. That's all right. I'm doing hand motions over here. She's like, "Are you trying to use Klingon?"
She was getting ready to steal third.
She was.
Be ready to run on the bunt.
Through just the hand motions.
Yeah.
But I'm thinking Velcro is a great idea because that'll absorb the gasoline really well.
Nothing I like better than creating a problem and then figuring out how to solve it in a ridiculous fashion.
I don't know if you're really solving it or just making it worse.
Well, I'm just merging you guys.
Is there a
ideas.
difference?
I figure you guys can have your time to shine with the Velcro and the gasoline. You guys can conglomerate.
Look, the gasoline is all you guys.
Hold on.
I'll help with the Velcro, but I'm out.
Am I crazy or is that a great name for the podcast?
Velcro and
Velcro
gasoline.
What does it mean? We don't even know.
I
I
mean,
have no idea.
it's kind of like napalm and silly putty.
It's true.
Right along those same lines.
Same thing.
Sounds like a knockoff version, if anything, I guess.
R.I.P. Carlin.
That makes me think of the band Girl Scout Hand Grenade.
Oh man.
Girl Scout hand grenade?
Yeah.
Girl Scout Hand Grenade.
Please do tell.
Actually, I'm going to let Chrissy jump in on that.
All right.
I have got to leave the studio for just a moment.
So back in the day, we were working at the nightclub together, and he was also managing our friend's band. So there were nights that I'd be working at the bar, and he'd be out with the band doing shows and stuff like that. Well, one night he calls me and tells me that he's bringing a band home after work.
As in, like, I found this band, I'm going to bring them home. Is it okay if we keep them? I promise I'll take them for
Yes.
walks and feed them?
Yes, it was almost like he had found a group of stray kittens that he was bringing home. So he's bringing home this band, and I was like, okay. Yep, sure enough, a whole 5-piece band from, like, Minnesota, Iowa, I don't even remember. They were from
Basically the
Michigan,
same
maybe? Somewhere up
You
north.
could have thrown Wisconsin in there, too, and those would all be
all
basically identical.
completely valid.
Yeah.
No, they were all really cool. That was back when we had a little basement apartment. We didn't have a whole lot of room for people. It was a 1-bedroom little
Sure.
But you would be shocked at the amount of people that stayed there.
Yeah, we just spread them all out on the couch and the chair and the floor, and we literally had people everywhere. And so they come in and we're hanging out, and one of them said something about a drink, and I went over we had a little alcohol holder on the wall, and I just grabbed a few bottles and started passing them out, and they're like, you guys got everything. We're like, yeah, we don't drink. People come over and they leave their shit, and we end up with bottles that we don't drink just hanging out on the wall. Here you go.
Perfect for entertaining.
Yeah.
Dude, it's been years of having a really great liquor collection because people just bring drinks over and leave what's left over in the bottle.
Or like we go to the SICW Christmas party, and we have, stuff to bring home from there, and it'll take me, depending on what it is, quite a long time to go through it. Although I tell you that blackberry whiskey we had last year did not take me long.
Blackberry whiskey? Yeah, that sounds dangerous.
It was phenomenal.
But she was drinking her coffee.
No, not the blackberry. That was the whiskey cream.
We won't tell everybody.
The blackberry whiskey I was
Got a
putting in
bit of a
Dr. Pepper.
Problem. We won't talk about it now, but
That is not true.
maybe a little true.
Just starting rumors on the podcast for no good reason.
Irish cream. I don't know what it is.
Please, somebody listen to this. We'll just make up whatever as long as it gets you interested.
Oh, we can come up with much better than
I have
that.
4 justifiable homicides. 4. That's not true.
I don't understand.
It's 5.
He's just admitted to a crime, I think, on the podcast. Let's not talk about that anymore.
He
Admitted
said
and bragged
justifiable,
about.
so.
In terms of, I completely believe I was in the right.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
Okay.
justifiable.
Sure.
Wait,
I mean, perception is what, 9/10 of the law?
there's 4 of us here.
The math is there, yeah.
4?
Yeah. Are you plotting? I think you might be plotting.
I would require conscious thought. I haven't been capable of that in years, so.
I can attest.
Way too many bumps to the back of the head.
Speaking of concussions.
CTE is our new ABCs. That's how, as a pro wrestler goes.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you've ever hit your head so hard you get super intense deja vu, you probably had a concussion. That is the weirdest feeling in the world.
And a little sick to your stomach, maybe vomiting.
Yeah, they usually follows directly after.
Yeah.
I miss concussions. I ought to be
The
young
good
again.
old days. Now we just blow through them. We call it a headache and move on about our day.
Oh man, I mean back in the day, yeah, it was barely a thought. Hey, I got a concussion. Oh, cool. Get back out there.
Oh. All right. We don't do that. Concussions are serious.
Yeah, well, they are now. Yeah, well, back
bro.
then, people didn't care, man.
That's true.
I'm talking
they
about
didn't know.
25, 30 years ago, but
They didn't know.
you gotta know that getting hit in the head really hard is not a great fucking idea, but
They kind of didn't, though. Think about it. The
But
guy
the function of
playing
your body
football,
requires your brain. That's kind of a necessary organ.
The guys playing football, there were literally terms for it. Smash mouth football.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, I mean, well, I played not high school, but pre-high school football, and they would do drills where it was literally just run and smack heads together, and I'm not the smartest person in the world, and even I was going, this is really stupid. Why are we doing this?
You know what's wild about that?
Huh.
That is now a sport.
Dude, I saw that. What the fuck
they're
is that?
just running at each other and smashing against each other.
I immediately, when I saw it, I was like, this has got to be AI. There's no way people are dumb enough to do this.
There are human beings
I was
participating.
incorrect.
The slap boxing has evolved. Or the slap leagues
Oh, yeah.
has evolved.
Yeah, I forget the precise name of that, but yeah, everybody knows the slapping contest, as it were. But yeah, I
For
know.
men and women.
I'm sorry, I hate to say this, but I think responsibility for this lands squarely with Gen X.
As do most bad ideas, yeah.
Yeah, you're not going to.
This is not a millennial thing.
No, they actually seem like they give a shit about their own well-being, and
We do. I mean, we're slightly a little more conscious, I'd say.
Gen X is a bunch of feral maniacs who didn't understand that most things that we were doing were bad for us.
No, you knew. You just didn't care.
I was going to say that...
We at least had an idea, but maybe not to the extent of it, you know.
Yeah, I mean, shotgunning whiskey and smoking 85 cigarettes a day, probably not great for you, but yeah, that's kind of, the way
It's
it
not great
went.
for any of you, so don't do it out there, kids.
Actually, new studies said it's really good. Go ahead and do that. If you have a problem, just come get me. I'll talk to him.
Remember that thing we were going to do?
Huh.
You bring that up?
Kick me out of the podcast.
Not yet, sir. Not
Thank God.
Can you hand me the remote? I'll do.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes, that thing.
Yeah, that thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to have some background going on to give us an idea of what to do with the podcast. Because really, we just spitball. We have had no shopping agenda whatsoever. We've had nothing going on. Maybe.
I hope you guys don't mind if I'm sipping my dinner.
No.
By all means.
This is not an advertisement.
There's an audience for that, so yeah, go for it.
She's even covering the label with her hand.
Not till we get
she
paid.
Meant that it was not an advertisement.
Where are you, Cup of Noodles Company?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm willing, but...
Start throwing us some free noodles. Maybe we'll mention you.
Yeah.
I never said no to free noodles. I'm not about to start.
I mean,
true.
honestly, if it's good and remotely healthy, I'm willing to give it a shot and eat it on air and talk about it and all that, so we'll see.
Anything. Keep that in mind.
No,
All
I
you
did
Fear
not
Factor
say
fans.
that.
Wait a minute.
I did not say that. It has
You
to be
didn't say not
food.
that.
Has to be real food.
Well,
and it has to be
there are
like
a lot of things
healthy.
that they can eat on Fear Factor.
I'm not a health nut, but I'm not going to sit here and eat pork rinds, you know?
Have you seen that yet? The new
Fear
Factor house?
I've not. Have they had somebody eat an entire Honda Civic yet? Because that would be hilarious.
I have not seen yet. But
Which part would you start with?
I feel like the front bumper would be the way to go and just kind of work your way back.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I'd have to work from the inside out.
That's probably the smarter play, honestly. But you fill up on that seat filling stuff, you know?
We got to do it
I
in
was gonna
increments.
go with
You
the
think that's
bumper,
going to be
too.
more
I'm going
filling
bumper
than
to
a bunch of
bumper.
metal?
I'm going bumper to bumper.
Yeah, I feel like the metal would cause such internal damage you'd become delirious by the time you were eating the inside of the car.
Let's hope.
I mean, if not anything from tetanus.
Yeah, cutie.
Good point. That's the Bandit. We have Smokey and the Bandit.
His brother
We're
Smokey's
well-rounded.
around here somewhere.
Yeah, he's the one who's not blind. Who can see a little bit more.
This cat cannot see anything. All these magic tricks I was doing earlier, cat didn't get any of them.
He didn't like
It was
him either.
embarrassing.
He was just yelling at him. He's like, would you stop?
Yeah, he didn't clap this time either.
It's alright, we're still homies.
That's what you think.
Say that now, I'm gonna get knifed inside of 10 minutes.
That's not what he's been telling
He does
me.
still have his claws.
Yep, gotta leave the claws on now. Apparently that's really bad for them to get those removed.
Yeah, we don't do claw. We don't do anything like that.
Yeah, I haven't got any of my cats that clawed since the first one I had like 25 years ago, and even then it was kind of like, I don't know if we should be doing this.
Yeah, I think I'm only going to do that if we get like a tiger. Because what are they going to have to protect themselves from?
Even then.
No.
Society,
I'm not going
I
to let a
don't know.
tiger with claws on it just share my bed.
Dude, I think if a tiger was around, it would pretty much just share whatever it wanted.
That's true, but not
Like-
with claws.
You'd be lucky if the tiger allowed you anything.
Good point. And just judging from how much food we're having to go through with this new dog, we got 2 dogs now. And we're having to go through like a bag of food to 2 bags of food every week.
We went from the amount that we were using with 2 cats has now tripled with the 2 dogs added.
Probably quadruple.
Well, with the amount of energy and like calories they must burn, I'm sure they'd eat like horses.
Well, we have the pit bull boxer mix, right?
Specifically the one that's shaped like
She
a
eats
horse.
quite a bit.
That's super chill dog, yeah.
And then we have the big ass shepherd. She's not super stocky, but she's big and she does eat a lot.
Got a large frame, that one.
And she's not even done growing yet.
That's crazy. That dog's gonna be
She's mixed with Anatolian shepherd. Dude, she's going to be like 80 to 110 pounds.
Jeez.
Damn, man.
That's a large. But is this the?
I'm so excited.
See, she says that, she gets excited, and then I'm like, that's a lot of food.
And when she gets to that size, she can probably get her own job and everything, so it'll be cool.
Well, I told you we should just start making them, like,
service dog.
a plate and give them our food. Give them
Not
the
a
same
bad
food that
plan.
we're eating.
She did. She's like, you should give them what's on your plate right now.
I did
Now, see, if you had the tiger, that wouldn't even be a discussion because the tiger would just own your food.
Oh, yeah. We wouldn't even have to worry about whether or not I could.
You'd have to send it outside while you're eating. It'll eat a whole pizza in one bite.
It's the only drawback to having a wild tiger in the house.
We'd have to get it cheap pizzas.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, you know what I had last night that was amazing?
Dollar pizza?
I don't think it was
Remember
$1,
those?
but...
Casey's.
Not Tombstone, the other one.
Oh, Totino's?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, with
They're
the cube
like a
DiGiorno?
buck a piece. They're like $1 a piece.
They're like $4 a piece now.
Oh,
Because inflation sucks. But, no, it was this pizza. It was a bacon cheeseburger on French fry crust.
Oh,
Yeah, it was frozen pizza. It was amazing.
that sounds good. Where'd you get that?
Schnucks, I think.
Oh.
But yeah,
Oh, I came in late on that one. This is not an advertisement.
the point was there.
Hey, there it
Yeah,
is.
you could buy it. I think it was Tombstone made it. Maybe I could be wrong. I don't pay attention to shit like that. But
They've been coming up with all kinds of crazy offshoots of everything, dude. Have you seen the M&Ms?
yeah, they had like honey roasted peanut flavored last time I was there. In addition to the 85 other variations that are now available.
They've mutated. They
You know,
have
the
peanut
caramel
butter, peanut
cold
butter and
brew
jelly.
ones were good, but I wish they would just do like a dark chocolate coffee flavored M&M, or just a chocolate
got
coffee flavor without the caramel.
If they haven't already, I'm sure they will soon. Because that sounds like right up the alley of what they're doing.
Yeah, because they're definitely trying to hit all the bases.
The peanut butter and jelly ones were better than we expected.
Did not
Yeah.
try those.
We actually went on
Curious.
kind of a peanut butter and jelly M&M's binge for a while.
We
But
are
that was
partial
our-
to the peanut butter ones.
That
though.
was our snack.
Peanut butter M&Ms are amazing.
Yeah,
But
they
what kind of jelly was in those?
Like
No, I don't want to ask
grape?
questions. It could have been processed jelly, and I don't want to know. Now, when it comes to something like that,
Hey, if it was
I
good,
already
it's
know it's
good.
bad for me.
Yeah.
I don't need to have it confirmed. This looks amazing.
What, the tiny balls of chocolate are not super healthy?
Yeah, not that I'm aware, unless you go with certain studies, which will tell you that chocolate is healthy. You know who did the studies? People who like chocolate.
Frank Stallone?
Did he?
I don't know, maybe.
Oh.
I was just stealing Norm MacDonald's bit.
Taking a guess.
No, but I feel like for any kind of thing you can think of, if you look long enough, you will find a study that tells you it's totally cool. Go ahead and do that. It's healthy.
Good point.
Yeah.
Good
You
point.
live off Doritos and Mountain Dew. Go ahead. You'll be
That's how
ripped
we
in no
survived
time.
when we were young wrestlers.
Yeah. How I continue to survive as a middle-aged wrestler.
That's true. That's true.
I go through an absurd amount of Mountain Dew.
And Doritos.
Well, that too, yeah.
He bathes in them.
you give a lot of
Is
your
it relevant?
Doritos to the kids.
That's true.
Yeah.
They bathe in them too. It happens. Did you see the poster for the Captain America or Captain Planet movie?
I did
They're
not
doing
know.
a live action Captain Planet.
Finally?
It's
Finally.
not surprising. Is it Don Cheadle? Is he Captain Planet?
No, but that was the one that they always that was the fan casting, right?
Well, they did like a short of Don Cheadle as Captain Planet.
Yeah.
I don't remember the origin of that, but I remember seeing it.
I
Back
mean, no
in the
It
offense
was
to Don
really
Cheadle,
good quality,
but
right?
It looked
they
pretty
could have
good.
picked somebody
Yeah.
else.
It was like 10, 12 years ago.
That sounds about right. Time doesn't mean anything anymore to me.
That's true. It's just a concept.
Yeah,
Go
'cause
into
I'll
your
say
Bill
10
Hicks, bro.
I'll say 10 years ago when I'm talking about 2010. So
I do that. I am so guilty of that.
yeah,
You can ask her. I mean,
yeah, or 15 years ago. That was what, like 2002, right?
it was like a couple years ago, maybe 10.
Yeah. Exactly. A couple years does turn into
Just
10
so I
really
can-
quickly now.
Just so I can spread that, section. Make sure that it might
Hey, you
be
guys.
right.
What's up?
2002 was 24 years ago.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I know.
My God. It's funny because it seems forever ago when I think of like what was actually happening in 2002.
Right.
But when I think of a concept of 2002, it doesn't seem like it was that long ago at all.
At all. At all. Just like, and I was watching Bash at the Beach last night.
Which one?
98. It's got, I think it was 98. 97, 98.
What happened on
it? Chavo Guerrero DDP match that was pretty decent. And it was DDP trying to get to Eddie.
So, I want to say 97, but that sounds... 97 was... or wait, was it 96 the year the NWO fought Luger and Sting and Macho in the main? What year did all this stuff happen?
Well, I think that WCW
What year was I born?
ended
Where am I?
around 2001, right?
What's that?
I think that it ended around 2001.
What, WCW?
WCW.
Yeah, WCW and ECW within like 2 weeks of each other.
Yeah. And
Wow.
WCW had
crazy.
an 83-week run, so that's going back.
Well, I'm trying to remember when DDP was like low enough on the card to be in a competitive match with Chavo Guerrero.
And that was it.
Because by the
Like
time
98.
by the time the NWO was like a thing, DDP was already on his way up. Like he was like U.S. title level guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm thinking this was probably 96, maybe. Do you remember anything else from the card?
It wasn't. No, not really. I think that was the first match. But it was a decent match. And DDP did this thing where he hung himself up on the ropes twice. And the first time Chavo got him, and the second time he moved.
That's smart on DDP's part. Got him in that false sense of security.
But knowing that part of the match, do you remember what year it was?
No.
Not the encyclopedia we thought he was.
I got
Somebody called Drew.
I got a very general
Somebody
idea.
called Drew.
I'm betting on 96, but I'm not 100% sure. I'd say I'm about 95% sure it's 96.
You know, we should do that. We should have a phone a friend.
He just wanted to play those numbers. 95, 96. It's kind of like 6'7", 6'7", 6.
Stop it.
That's my pin number for the ATM.
Now,
Now you got to change it.
wasn't before.
Come and get it, motherfuckers.
So, FanFest.
Yes.
There's a whole lot of new shit happening with FanFest.
Is there? I've never heard of the internet, so what's going on?
I thought you invented the internet. You and Al Gore.
Legally not allowed to talk about it?
All right.
Legally?
We'll keep that between us
That's
and
fair.
Chrissy and the people watching and listening. No, man, we got all kinds of people coming in, man. Like we talked about last time, we got Doink the Clown, we got JBL coming in.
I'm gonna fight Doink the Clown.
You said that last week.
I'm gonna say it every week until I fight Doink the Clown.
He wants it. He wants that match. And Billy McNeil doesn't ask for a whole lot. I'm just saying.
That's very true. I'm pretty content doing whatever.
Yeah. So maybe let's get the championship committee on board, the matchmaking office, and we can work on some Doink the Clown for Billy McNeil.
He wants that shot.
Huh? We're politicking for it now.
Just saying.
Me, Chrissy, Billy,
Doink.
Doink.
I'm currently 1-0 in any match against a clown, so
There's that.
let's keep it going. You know what I'm saying?
There's that. You did beat another clown at SICW.
Indeed, I did.
Yeah.
Yep.
You want to talk about that?
Dirty Ron McDonald, yeah.
Yeah, Ronald McDonald.
Got an
I remember him.
extensive history under several different names,
Yeah.
but
But Dirty Ron is probably one of his more
I would say that's
well-known.
probably the most well-known one. Yeah, I mean, he's
Kudos to him. He made more of a name with that character outside of St. Louis, even though he started here.
that dude has got more hustle than just about anybody I know.
Absolutely.
So kudos
He never
for that,
stops.
for sure. Yeah, he never.
He's always doing
I was
something.
gonna hit, and he's always been like that too. I mean,
Yeah.
I met that dude back in probably 2000, I think, when I moved back to Missouri.
Yeah.
And yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, right around the time he
about-
started training.
Talking about Mikey G, Mike Gordon.
Mike Gordon
Shout out to
Pumpernickel,
Mikey G,
Seabass, Dirty Ron McDonald. I'm trying to
my
remember.
ginger brother.
The what?
My ginger brother.
Oh, I thought-
They're redheads, bro.
Yeah.
They're both redheads.
I thought you said something else that's not appropriate for children to hear.
Oh no.
But yeah, he was one of the Splash Brothers on Monday Night Raw, and they got the shit kicked out of him by Braun Strowman.
Yeah.
I didn't see that. I did see pictures of that.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun. That's what Strowman was doing at the time, just clobbering,
Killing people.
Guys who weren't quite his size.
Knocking him down.
It's like what's his name, Ryback did a couple of years before that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Ryback had some. I don't know. A lot of people get down on Ryback because of how things ended and his podcast and him always bitching and complaining and things like that. He could have been the next Goldberg. He was on his way to being the next Goldberg.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It felt like that's where it was going. I don't know what derailed that. I mean, would it have been a good idea in hindsight? Maybe not, but at the time they were giving that guy all the spotlight in the world.
They missed a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, it was going to be a very, he was pretty clearly like the next up guy, and then...
But they see those things, and then they ignore it.
Then he lost to Mark Henry at WrestleMania, and nobody cared anymore.
Yeah, he was done at that point. But they always miss the boat. Like Bray Wyatt, that guy was on his way up, and they fired him. And then they brought him back, and then didn't do anything with him.
Yeah, that dude.
He was probably one of the biggest examples of a severe waste of extreme talent.
Absolutely, that dude's
He was
brilliant,
incredible.
But I will say this: I feel like his efforts were always going to be wasted in pro wrestling. He should have been making movies or some kind of digital content or whatever.
Yeah,
I think that's where he was on his way to. If he would have been able to get the wrestling thing, kind of locked in, situated to where he had that constant, then he could have ventured out and done some other things.
Probably. I just feel like they never would have let him go as far as he wanted to with any of that stuff. And
yeah, that's true.
Still, tie it back into wrestling.
You could tell that he was still kind of holding himself back from...
or were they holding him back?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure there was a great deal of, compromise between what he actually wanted to do and what we ended up seeing.
Yeah. Could you imagine what would have happened if him and Rob Zombie were able to do a horror movie together?
I feel like we were well on our way to that.
Right.
He was working on a horror movie with someone, or trying to pitch a horror movie.
I mean,
there was something with that.
That would have been a great use of his talents, I think.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate we never got to see that.
Yeah.
Another one that they missed the ball on was Christian back in the day when he was doing that because that's how I roll.
Yeah, Captain Charisma.
Dude, he could have been the next Rock.
It was I want to say 2005 when he was just...
Sounds about right. The ECW resurgence.
Well, pre-ECW. I'm talking before he left to go to TNA.
Yeah, but he was the ECW champion before that.
No, it was after that.
Was it
ECW
after that?
didn't. Yeah, because ECW didn't come back for another 3 years after that. It wasn't until after the first One Night Stand, I think it was, or the second one. I don't remember when they ended up bringing it back.
Yeah, wasn't it him and AJ Styles or something like that in a feud?
No.
Eventually, well, when he went to TNA, yeah, because he I remember he was right on the cusp of starting to challenge for the heavyweight titles, and they just weren't giving him opportunities. And he said, "I'm leaving. I'm going to TNA," and he did for I forget how long, a couple years.
That was one of the hottest intros of somebody jumping ship from WWE over to TNA.
That was the biggest level of guy that they were going to be able to do that with at the time.
And I loved his music.
He's always had awesome entrance music since the beginning.
But that TNA entrance music, and the whole vibe, him walking down the hallway, you can see his shoes, and then it goes up, you see the jeans, and then the countdown hits. And then the lights go down.
Very Jericho-esque with the countdown.
It was, man. It was. Jericho, and it did remind me of that, the Y2K, Y2J thing.
I think the fact that nobody really brought it up at the time just speaks to how good it fit the whole thing, because it could have very been very easily been viewed as like, oh, he's just doing Jericho's thing. And,
Yeah, but it was the walk. It was the whole vibe of it.
oh yeah, he for sure had his own flavor to it.
Oh yeah. We got a whole lot of people coming in for Fan Fest, but we also got some things going on this weekend.
What's this weekend?
Saturday, we're going to be at Shriners. And,
oh, yeah.
Man, you know what? There's something else.
Saturday, February 21st. Am I right on the date there?
That'd be correct. That'd be correct.
Cool.
And that's going to be an early day show.
2 o'clock in the afternoon, I believe that one starts.
That's bell time.
That's super early.
So we're going to have to be there quite early.
I don't want to. I'll just sleep at the venue the night before, I guess, because I don't get up early on weekends. That ain't happening.
That's true, but he will sleep at the venue.
Dude, they got a giant clown room in that venue. It's awesome.
It is cool. It's like a little bar.
When I say clown room, if this whatever comes to your mind when I say clown room, it's probably exactly what it looks like.
Very close.
Yeah, it's some Pee-wee's Playhouse type shit.
But there's something else that's happening Saturday that I don't know if you've been tuned into, if you're hip to it.
Fire away.
LA Hustlers are going to be in town. They're going to be up in Godfrey, Illinois at the
shit, for real?
Yeah, that Midwest Wrestling Coalition.
Huh.
The MWC, you say?
The MWC is going to be firing up there and firing on all cylinders. They got LA Hustlers in town. I thought maybe we could just poke our heads in, see what they're doing that night.
Drop in, surprise them.
I don't know what you got going on, but we're considering.
I was gonna go. I don't have any plans beyond like wrestling. Beyond that, I blank slate.
Okay, smashing heads.
Yeah, well, because I don't know if I'm gonna make it out alive.
All right, well, you guys are going to have to let me know ahead of time if I'm going to need bail money, okay?
You're going to need bail money.
Oh, shit.
It's Saturday.
All right.
Nah, not at that venue.
Good point. They have fences. They'll just put the padlocks on. It'll be all right.
No, I wasn't talking about it at the Shriners.
Oh.
Oh, Godfrey?
Yeah.
Well.
I mean, when was the last time you went to Godfrey?
We may know people.
I'm not sure that I've ever been to Godfrey.
Really? I'm pretty sure the last time we were in Godfrey was for a Power Trip show, and...
Which one's Power Trip? There's been so many, I lose track.
People opening the world's eyes to reality through rage, interaction, and perseverance.
It was a band that he managed.
It's Harsh's band. Harsh and Izzy.
Oh, okay, I thought it was like a wrestling deal.
No?
That doesn't sound like a cool name for a wrestling promotion, though. I'll give him that.
That's true. One of the big names that are going to be at FanFest is Mick Foley, man.
I was going to say, I'm looking at the screen over. Did I see Baron Von Raschke?
Yeah.
Did.
Hell yeah. Dude, that's my dad's favorite wrestler of
Been a
all
few
time.
years since we've seen him.
Mickey James is
I am
going to be
so
there.
fucking
Mickey James.
stoked about that.
Bobby Fulton, Carlito, Powers of
Carlito's
Pain.
going to be cool.
Powers of Pain.
Powers of Pain, yeah.
Hell yeah.
I wonder if they're going to bring in Nunzio or Enzo.
Enzo Amore?
Yeah.
Is that a possibility? That'd be pretty cool.
I don't know. He was all right at the last one.
We saw him 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years ago?
Yeah.
I don't think
He was at FanFest too. The first one that we had at Aviator. He was there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he was pretty all right. He didn't really cavort much.
He seems like a big
But the people that he did stop and talk to, he was really humble, really nice, very kind, and took time to give them a lot of advice and things like that. I thought he was really cool.
Well, all right. Sounds pretty cool to me.
And maybe he didn't cavort because at that time he was getting a little bit of a reputation for maybe a hothead or somebody that got into some shit sometimes.
I gotcha.
He also had an early flight.
Maybe he didn't want to put himself in that situation.
Yeah.
So,
Rock
and Roll Express are going to be there,
Yeah.
except it's listed separately. We got Robert Gibson coming in, and then we got Ricky Morton and his son Kerry.
I was going to say, I'm looking over at the thing, and you got Ricky and Robert, like, kind of backs to each other, and it's making me kind of sad, to be honest.
Did they break up? Did have the Mega Powers?
No, we can't
fallen
let that
apart?
happen.
No.
Dude, that's our destiny, man. We're going to reunite the Rock and Roll Express.
Actually, I think
Their tables were next to ours last year. That was so cool watching them interact with fans. They're great guys.
Man. Yeah, you should have been there because we were the tag team champions and we were right next to the Rock and Roll Express all day long.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
Yeah. Stupid Missouri.
Yeah. You still could have came to the thing.
I know. I was
hung out with the
planning
Rock and Roll Express.
By the time I was gonna get there, it sounded like it was kind of cool.
Well, it was also tornado. We had a tornado in St. Louis that day.
Massive tornado.
One of many.
But I think for a shoot, Robert isn't working anymore, and Carrie and Ricky.
Oh, they're the tag team now.
Okay.
Are actually
I
working.
gotcha.
Are actually teaming.
Yeah, I've seen Carrie work a bunch of times. He seems really good.
I haven't seen much from him, but I'll take your word for it. You're
Yeah.
good judge of that type of thing.
I like what I like.
Yeah. We got Doug Gilbert coming in, man. Tommy Rich. Wow, back Tommy Rich.
That's right. Hey,
Cowboy
I will
Bob Orton.
forever be grateful to him for personally giving me his blessing to use the Wildfire name.
All right, can we get a picture of you guys doing the Spider-Man meme where you're both pointing at each other? Like,
Sure.
Yeah, it's Wildfire. No, I'm Wildfire. What's going on? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Maybe we could get a third. I know exactly what you're talking about,
Okay.
but we got to get a third in there. So we have to put someone else in a Wildfire gimmick.
No.
Like maybe half Tommy Rich,
No.
half Chrissy Wild.
No. Just me and Tommy.
But you guys got to both point at each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, but what if I can get Doug Gilbert to put on the Freddy Krueger gimmick?
I think that's a great idea.
Dude, I'm saying.
Yeah,
I might buy
I mean,
one for
he
the
probably did it.
occasion.
A lot in Memphis.
Yeah, well, it was the fuck. It was either Big Japan or IWA over in Japan.
Oh, maybe
I
that's
can't
what it
remember
was.
which one. Or
Memphis was big for
fuck, was it FMW?
Jason Voorhees types.
Shit, it might have been FMW. I don't remember. It was him and the Headhunters and Leatherface as portrayed by Corporal Kirshner.
Leatherface.
Yeah.
There was
Wow.
a big one that was a Memphis guy too.
And what was it?
Lord Humongous.
Yeah, Psycho Sid.
There were a couple of them though.
Well, I was gonna say I know he was.
But he was the best.
He was famous. That was like famously his first gimmick in wrestling.
Yeah. Cowboy Bob Orton's gonna be there.
You don't
Always,
say.
always a
Yeah.
treat.
Always a treat.
Always good to see Bob.
Family
think he
and
actually-
Harley Race. We got Justin and is her name Barbie?
Oh, hey, Kitty.
Harley Race's wife. They'll be there. Great people. Phenomenal people. Have you met them? Hung out with them?
I
at all?
can't say that I have now.
Oh, good people, dude. We've hung out with them in Vegas, hung out with them at the Aviator,
Yeah.
and just generally good energy, you know.
Nice.
Grateful to still be around the wrestling family and enjoying the wrestling life. Haku is gonna be there.
Of course.
Yeah, man.
My close personal friend Haku.
Yes.
Well, that guy is just such a treat
It's
to be around.
Griffin's buddy. Griffin loves him,
Who could blame him?
right?
Very true.
What's up, buddy?
Every time he comes in the locker room, he goes, "Where's my little buddy?"
To know Haku is to love Haku.
That's right.
Oh, 100%.
Unless he's fighting you in the bar. and
Just
then
don't
pull your
piss
eyeball
him
out.
off. Yes, he is legit one of the most dangerous men in
Yeah,
professional
I'm trying
wrestling.
to remember Jake the Snake's exact quote, but it was something along the lines of, if I had a tank and a gun with 2 bullets, I would shoot myself twice or something like that, just to make sure he couldn't get me.
Yeah,
I guarantee I'm butchering that, but
Sounds like a good line, though. Or
It was-
Jake the Snake line.
yeah. Dude's a genius, man, with words. Absolutely.
yeah.
Demolition, bro.
Demolition.
Demolition
Oh, cool.
are going to be a fan.
They were a huge part of me becoming a wrestling fan to begin with, so that's fucking surreal.
That's gonna be a great picture to get.
I got dressed next to Barry Darsow once, and I was like, this is the coolest fucking thing I've ever done in my life.
He's a nice guy, too.
Yeah, he seems super nice. He's a Minnesota guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who's the other one? I forget his name. His axe.
Bill Eadie? Yeah.
That's it. He did a lot of characters over the years.
Masked Superstar?
Yeah.
Probably, I'd say on par with the Acts of Demolition.
Yeah.
Depending on the era you're talking about, because obviously, like, Demolition was part of the, 80s rock and wrestling boom that
Yeah.
just went crazy.
Yeah.
But, in terms of, like,
Hulkamania almost, but they were, kind of at the tail end of a Hulkamania run.
yeah, I mean, I feel like they came in like 86, 87. That was, the original one anyway.
But they were
Axe and
perfect for the
Moondog
time.
Rex, was it? Randy
know,
Colley. I
wasn't
don't remember
Rover.
what Moondog he was, but he was the original other Demolition instead of Darso.
Yeah, I don't remember exactly which one it was.
Huh.
Didn't Edie do Doink once, or for a period of time?
I don't believe so. No, it was
yeah.
Matt Bourne, the original, and then Steve Lombardi, Steve Kern, Ray Apollo. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody. I know Jericho did it once as a one-off thing to attack somebody. It was awesome.
And a lot of people have done it on the indies.
I feel like, yeah, oh my God. Back in the early 2000s, if you were on a show without a Doink or a Golga or any other guy you could put under a mask and claim was somebody else, it was kind of a minor miracle.
Yeah. They would have entire wrestling organizations that had knockoff people. So, like a knockoff Jake the Snake, it would be a guy with a snake. It wasn't Jake the Snake; had a completely different name, but that's the image they wanted you to.
It's a Dollar General version.
Yeah, yeah, in entire organizations, like
Close enough to avoid copyright.
they're knockoff of Sergeant Slaughter, they're knockoff of Hulk Hogan, they're knockoff of Roddy Piper. You know, they had all
Sure.
The people.
the people. Yeah, the lineup.
My favorite is when they portrayed them as if they were, in fact, who they said they were. Like, I know they did that over in England when they were doing those, like, touring carnival shows, because they had, like, UK Undertaker and UK Kane and UK Mankind and all this other shit.
Yeah.
And it was...
They're still doing that a little bit with Kane.
I'm not surprised.
They got the blue
I'm
Kane.
assuming
Oh, the knockoffs,
the
yeah.
Coke Kane.
Coke.
I think they actually had matches, Blue Cane and Cocaine.
Oh,
Probably.
boy.
Yeah. Dan Severn's going to be there.
Right on.
Dan Severn, he's seems like such a nice, soft-spoken man. He could probably kill 50 people in a row without breaking a sweat.
Yeah. Yeah. He's like a MMA Chuck Norris.
More or less, yeah.
A little bit.
I don't know why he doesn't have more of that reputation. I mean, I guess Chuck Norris is way more in the pop culture arena, so to speak,
He
than
did
Severn
more
ever
movies.
was.
If Dan Severn did the movies.
Plus, I've never seen a book of Dan Severn jokes.
Not yet. He'll get there. He just needs his own version of Walker, Texas Ranger.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But he's got to have a really cool sidekick.
If he would have hit the movies and done even some B flick, lower level.
I wouldn't be surprised if he's in a movie or two, to be honest with you. Like, it seems like every wrestler who's reached any degree of notoriety gets into a movie at one time or another.
He's probably been in some movie. Maybe he was in one of the older wrestling themed movies.
Well, I'm trying to remember.
Paradise Alley.
Maybe
Maybe he did like a part in that.
I was thinking more along the lines of like Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies or something like that.
Huh.
What was that one that came out and it's got
Oh yeah,
Haku's in it? I know that. And
Roddy Piper was in it.
well, he's in. I was talking about a different movie, but yeah, Pro Wrestlers versus Zombies is Piper and Shane Douglas is in it. I feel like Al Snow's in it. Maybe Hacksaw Jim Duggan's in it.
Seems like the right lineup.
Yeah, it's a terrible movie to be honest with you, but
No,
it's like in a
it's
fun
great,
way.
Oscar worthy. You guys, all of you, check it out. Go rent it right now. It's
Citizen
your local
Kane
Blockbuster.
Yeah, it's fun. It's not good. It's enjoyable to watch, though. But I mean, really, what's your criteria for what's a good movie? Because there's movies that I consider to be good that I never want to watch again as long as I live, and there's movies that I consider to be bad that I will watch on repeat.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I was going to go the same route because there are a lot of movies that are really bad that I have watched hundreds of times.
yeah, it's all subjective, really.
What's one of your favorite bad movies?
And it's hard for me to even consider those bad movies just because I enjoy them so much.
Exactly, because somebody would think that Clerks is a bad movie, but I watched the shit out of it.
All those somebodies would be absolutely wrong.
That's true.
Here's one. This is one of the most hated movies of all time that I absolutely love. Freddy Got Fingered. Have you seen that movie?
I have with
Tom Green.
Tom Green.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good one. Tom Green, I thought, was going places. He did, was it Road Trip?
Road Trip? Yeah, he was the tour guide, Barry.
Yeah.
I've seen that movie 6,000 times.
6001. We counted.
Yeah, little known fact is his full name in that movie is Barry Manilow.
Yep.
True story.
It was even on his ID.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Well, when they go on the road trip, the movie's titled
Your name's
after.
Barry? Your name's Barry Manilow?
But they go to stay with his. He doesn't go with him on the road trip. He stays back. But the guys who go on the road trip go to his grandparents' house to stay, and they see the name Manilow on the mailbox. They go, Barry's last name Manilow?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly like that.
It's been a long time since I've seen it, but now that you guys mention it.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's a good movie.
Again, probably not a good movie. Don't care.
Right.
We'll watch it.
Dude, Johnny Rods is going to be there. Carmine Desperito? Is that how you pronounce Carmine's name?
Have you met Carmine?
I think I did briefly, like, back when I used to live in the Michigan, Wisconsin area.
Oh, dude, he is a hoot.
I believe we met briefly. I guarantee he doesn't remember me. But
good time to be around, though.
Yeah, he is.
Brooklyn Brawler's going to be there.
American Giant. Don't forget American Giant, too.
I've
American
got
Giant.
Paul
That's
Ellery.
my boy right there.
I've seen
American
him.
Giant right there. Powers of Pain.
He was with us last year.
Yeah, American Giant was.
Oh, dude. I'm a big fan. That guy rules.
Spike Huber, Johnny Rods.
Yeah.
JBL. Did anybody say JBL yet?
We said that at the beginning, but
He's
like
going
you
to
said,
kill
when we
Glenn. It's
started
going to be
going
so funny.
Oh, yes. I can't wait.
Glenn's been poking the bear, man. What do you do? What do? You keep getting poked at. This kid in, kind of a local organization in St. Louis keeps poking at you. You're going to have to throw that clothesline from hell.
Oh, he's going to decapitate him.
I hope.
Glenn's big dumb fucking head's going to fall off, and I'm going to laugh hysterically.
Well,
Yeah.
we can't hope
He's
for
gonna
his
cry.
hair to get knocked off because he doesn't have any.
Dude, he's going to knock his beard onto his head. They're going to, like,
That would be a great
Yeah.
thing to see.
transmigrate. Just
And then we could cut Glenn's hair.
Perfect.
finally.
Yeah. That
Now,
would work out.
I
Well,
think that
we
should
get
be a
our-
stipulation.
our
If he loses
revenge.
against JBL, I should be allowed to shave Glenn's beard.
I like it.
I'm 100%
He
behind
tried
that.
to
Talk
cut
to
my
Herb.
hair.
You should talk to her. He
should
did
talk
try
to
to
her.
cut your hair. Rick McCoy's gonna be here. I'm gonna try to get this book together before that, because there are quite a few people that I want in my book of enhancement talent that I'm starting to write
Oh, yeah.
that are gonna be there. Rick McCord's one of them. Brooklyn Brawler is another one. Steve
Of course.
Lombardi.
Gotta have Brooklyn Brawler.
Man, I'm really hoping that Barry Horowitz is one of the people that comes in.
Barry Horowitz
That
would be great to come in.
I want him in my book.
Does he like do a lot of conventions or anything? I feel like I haven't
I don't
seen
know.
or
I know
heard of
we've
him.
done shows with him.
Yeah, we did a show with him a couple years ago.
Really?
And then, we
Few
took
shows
him,
with
to
but we
the
actually
airport.
Drove him to the airport after one of the shows.
Was it SICW?
No.
No, it was New Breed,
Oh, okay. Yeah.
and it was down in Central Missouri.
Sure.
But the interesting thing about that is he didn't talk about wrestling too much. He talked about a Joe Dippy music video that he was in for like a split second.
No, his truck was in it.
Or
And
his
he was
truck-
in
that
it.
was
But his truck was used in it.
yeah.
I love the idea that they hired Barry Horowitz, but it ended up using his truck instead.
Yeah, that was kind of the thing.
Well, the whole song was about a tractor.
Okay.
I love the idea that he's wrestled for years, and that's the thing he chose to talk about on a road trip. You know?
I mean, to be fair, that's a pretty unique thing to have. I mean,
That's true. It was
Everybody
like
talks
20
about
years
wrestling on
before.
wrestling road trips,
Yeah.
you know, and I'm sure he probably gets tired of repeating the same stories and shit like that. And
Yeah, that's true.
yeah, but all the places that dude's been, it's kind of crazy. Like between his way up, and then he was in both WWF during it, the beginning of its peak, and then WCW, like when it started getting real hot. And
The thing that I really liked about him is that he could legitimately wrestle with anybody, and it would be a passable match. You know,
oh, absolutely, he's
they're
insanely talented.
so good. He was so good.
Yeah.
People never gave him his credit.
He wasn't flashy though. He had to be flashy at that time.
But the thing was, like, he was a solid hand before you knew what the term solid hand was.
Well, a lot of those guys were. I mean, like I'd put him, Pete Doherty, the Duke of Dorchester. He's in there. Who else? Louis Spicoli, before he kind of started, making a name for himself.
That was a sad one.
The Gambler. You remember the Gambler?
I do. The Gambler. He was at Vegas, I think.
Of course he was. He's the fucking Gambler.
Well, obviously. How dare we not expect the audience to know that?
Yeah. Oh shit! Is this the trailer for Ready or Not 2?
Is it?
Sarah Michelle Gellar.
Fuck yeah, dude! I love the first one. It's so good.
I don't think I've seen Ready or Not 1.
Oh, it's
I
fantastic.
think we need to watch it then.
What's it on?
I love it. I have no idea. It's saved to my phone. I know that.
Completely legally.
Yeah. I own a physical copy of it. I can have as many copies on my phone as I'd like.
That's right.
But yeah,
I have no idea what this is.
Premise of the first one is the lady who you see on the screen right now, who looks like Margot Robbie but is not Margot Robbie. She's getting married to this guy who comes from this insanely wealthy family, right? Mm-hmm. And they built their entire fortune on games, board games, card games, that sort of stuff. And they have this tradition that on the wedding night, the new bride has to play a game with the whole family, and they decide what game based on this magical box that like spits out a card that tells you like what game you're gonna play. It could be anything. It could be,
Yep, ready or not, here I come.
Yeah. Yeah, it could be, backgammon, could be poker, could be anything. She lands on hide and seek, which is the one you don't want to land on. And that's all I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, because here they come.
Yeah.
Looks like it's going to be pretty wild.
Yeah.
The sequel.
I can't wait.
Is it? Well.
Yeah, the same people who made that made, what was it, Scream 6? It was either 5 and 6 or 6 and 7. I don't remember what one they're on now.
Huh.
But the last two.
They're pumping another one out.
So, yeah, I think Scream 7 is the new one, so.
Sydney's back?
Yeah.
They're getting about up there with the Halloween movies.
Yeah,
I think they're trying to compete. What are they going to do? Get to Scream 13 and be like, oh, that's it.
I think that would put them in the lead in terms of like a consecutive timeline. I think they might already be close to the lead.
Huh.
Getting up there.
Oh, they got a couple more because Friday the 13th went to, I guess technically 10.
Well, it went to Jason X.
Jason
and
X.
Then
Jason Goes to Hell preceding that.
Jason versus Freddy was after Jason X, I think.
I don't know if that was the same timeline or not though. Because is that like reboot Friday the 13th timeline, or is that...
No, reboot Friday the 13th.
Yeah, it was years later, wasn't it?
Different actor.
Was that like Jason in Space or something like that?
What's that?
Jason in Space or something
that
like
was
that?
Jason X. Yeah. That movie rules.
Where he turned into a cyborg.
There's another bad movie that I absolutely love. Most of the Friday the 13th falls under that.
But Jason X kind of takes the cake.
Oh, it's fucking insane. I love it.
Him falling into the thing and getting rebuilt into a cyborg.
Those nanobots, yeah.
Oh, unstoppable. If Jason wasn't unstoppable before.
Well, yeah, you put an unkillable, force of nature into a machine that turns him into a, metallic nanobot monster. What are you supposed to do?
Good point. Have you seen In a Violent Nature?
Yes, I have.
That is wild.
Did you like it?
I did.
Did you see it,
I
Chris?
did.
Yeah.
What'd you think?
I actually thought it was pretty good.
All right.
For those who haven't seen it, it's kind of like Jason as told from the perspective of Jason.
Yeah.
It's a real strange style of movie because it's like so much of it is just atmosphere. There's not a lot going on like directly because it's this killer moving from place to place to sneak up on people and kill them, as...
And they're following the killer pretty much the whole time.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot where he's not the focal point.
Yeah. And if you're a fan of horror, if you're a fan of gore, watch it.
Some
Definitely.
of the
One of
kill
the-
scenes
I, was
are,
gonna, I think I already know what you're talking about.
The Hook.
yeah.
Yeah, one of the best kill scenes in probably the last 20 years.
Yeah.
On the cliff.
Yeah,
You would
the
just
yoga.
have to see it.
Yeah.
Or
Boy.
we could explain it to him.
Let's not.
Here, let me draw you a picture real quick.
Let's not make people's stomach turn.
Shoves the hook through her stomach.
Curtis, people.
Pulls it
Guys,
up.
get
Okay,
your
now
drops it
nobody's
down
gonna want
and
to. Come on.
Get
They're all
yourself a
gonna
can
wanna
of
watch it.
People watch
SpaghettiOs. We're
it.
gonna talk
Don't
about
ruin
this.
it.
And then
Don't ruin it. You're trying to ruin it. Don't do that.
watch it. In a violent nature.
All right, now now can we graphically describe kills in other horror films?
Absolutely. Like the Jason kill where he
Oh.
puts him in the sleeping bag and baseball bats him into the tree.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you see Heart Eyes?
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
I thought that movie was really well done. It didn't
was.
take itself too seriously. It was a little funny, but not too funny for it to not be the horror movie that it was supposed to be, right?
True. It's
But
kind of that new style of horror that's got like a almost sarcastic,
like
irreverent
a tongue
tone.
in cheekness to
Yeah.
it.
It gets itself.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of like Zombieland, but done
sure,
as more of a slasher horror movie.
Absolutely.
I thought it was really good. Some of the kill scenes in that one was pretty crazy
It's
too.
a fun movie.
Yeah.
It's got a sequel too, don't it?
No.
I don't believe
Maybe
so.
they were working on it.
I mean, it's fairly
No,
new.
it just
only
came out. It came out just over a year ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say last year. I feel
Last
like.
Valentine's Day is when it came out.
Yeah, of course. But I'm trying to remember the one that's basically a remake of Freaky Friday, but it's with murder. It's just called Freaky. It's Vince Vaughn and Catherine Newton, and they switch bodies.
Haven't seen that yet.
Oh, dude, it's hilarious. Same people who did. Yeah, I'm sure you remember the concept, but I don't know if you've seen it. Happy Death Day.
No. Have you
There's two of
seen
them that are awesome.
Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die?
I have not seen that yet.
All right.
Still
Well,
pending the lawsuit.
as soon as that it gets up on there, we need to watch that.
What are we gonna do?
I feel
Full
like it's
on review.
out now, isn't it?
Probably.
don't know.
I feel like it's
I know
out.
somebody who saw it. They went to a theater for like a surprise screening where they just get tickets for a screening.
Yeah,
they don't know
do
what
mystery
movie.
Screaming?
Yeah,
I know what
mystery
you're talking-
screening, and that was the movie that played.
Nice. Yeah, they do that at I think.
I want a mystery streaming.
Yeah, there's one of the theater
Screaming.
brands like mystery screaming. But yeah, I think they do it like once a week on like Monday nights or something. They'll screen something early, but you don't know what you're buying a ticket to.
Right.
Ah, like a secret movie.
Yeah.
It's Marcus Theaters, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know.
You have to look it up.
I have
I
their
like
app on
it.
my
It'd be
phone.
worth doing
That's all I
though,
know.
just for fun.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Funsies.
going to
Just
see a
for
movie
shits and
most
giggles.
times is fun.
For the shits and the giggles.
My favorite movie theater isn't around anymore.
Which
Did
one
you
was
ever
that?
go to the Moolah back in the day?
No, I've never been there.
It was cool.
That was a really cool place. The theater itself was like a big open theater room. You could tell it used to be an actual performance theater that had been turned into a movie
like
theater.
Stage play theater, yeah.
And a lot of the seats were actually like leather couches. They were love seats and stuff like that. And you almost get too comfortable because you could actually get a drink before you went in there. Go in, take your drink in there, take your food in there. It was a really, really cool place.
They were doing
Great
it
place to see a
before all
movie.
the bigger theaters were doing that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was gonna say, I feel like a lot of people like now who are of age to be doing that probably don't know that wasn't always the case.
It
Right.
wasn't. And this
Not at
was
all.
one of the first theaters that had couches and
Yeah.
like full on. You could go in there with a
Bar
date
service.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bar service.
And a lot of people didn't realize it, but there were apartments upstairs.
And
but
a bowling
There was a
alley
bowling
downstairs.
alley in the basement. Yeah, there was a
fuck was this
3-lane
place?
bowling alley in the basement. And we would go down there once in a while. And,
Not far
and
from downtown.
Sounds
it was
awesome.
downtown. It was between downtown and Central West
West
End.
End.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's not there anymore?
So I'm sure the building's still there. It's a historic Shriners building in St. Louis, but the theater, it's no longer a theater.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, it was really sad.
curious.
It was one of our favorite
really
places
sucks.
to
That
go
sounds like
back in the
such a cool
day.
place.
It was super cool. We saw The Dark Knight there the first
shit.
time.
The first time. And they
Nice.
had an intermission, too.
Yeah, was that
Really?
where we saw Grindhouse?
Yeah, they had an intermission.
Yeah.
Because there were two movies.
I was gonna say, did you see the
Grindhouse
full
was
Grindhouse
3 movies.
experience?
No, it was 2 movies. It was Death Proof
Death Proof
and...
Oh,
and
you're
Planet
right, you're
Terror.
right.
Planet
Terror. And then he came out with another movie shortly after that was supposed to go along with them.
Moolah Lanes is still there.
Really?
The bowling alley in the basement. And that was really interesting too, because it was really small, but it also had a bar. You could tell it absolutely catered to all the college kids that live there.
Ah, sure.
I think it was actually I think it's on campus for SLU.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. It seems like a perfect place. To
Either
do something
SLU
like
or Wash U.
Look at this.
that. Oh man, that place is beautiful.
It is gorgeous building, absolutely gorgeous.
Had a pool table and a little bar lounge.
Yeah,
Little screening room,
yeah.
Yeah.
dude. Whoa, yeah, I was gonna say that kind of is
It was
already
gorgeous.
reminding
Historic
me of the,
architecture,
Shriners building.
super
Looks like
cool.
Guardians of the Galaxy was probably one of the last ones.
Yep.
Not super sure.
That was
It
a
was
really neat
gorgeous,
place to
though.
go.
Yeah, speaking of Shriners, we're gonna be at the Shriners in East St. Louis this Saturday.
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
o'clock start time.
February 21st.
22nd.
It's always a fun show.
21st.
21st.
21st. Yeah, it's one of the coolest looking venues ever.
Yeah.
That place is awesome.
I really wish that they would pack the place. I think that the Moolah or the promoters of that particular event, I don't know exactly how it works, but imagine that venue with the house packed.
Dude, I had every time we've gone there, I've just pictured like looking out at the crowd, just going, "How cool would it be if it was just packed,
Yeah.
all the way up?"
Yep.
And they
That's a
put a
lot of
decent
people,
crowd in
though.
there. They put
So
a
many
decent crowd in
people.
there, but a majority of them are on the floor or like just behind that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's still a nice sized crowd, but that's a lot of seats.
I'm
I
always
tried
impressed
counting.
with how much natural light comes into that room.
Yeah, you don't get that at a lot of venues,
No.
especially ones that host pro wrestling.
Yeah, exactly. It's
I
usually
got
like
my
a
friends, by the way.
And
dingy,
the stage
dark
is
room or
perfect.
a gymnasium or something.
Exactly.
All right, well, look, we're going to wrap this thing up. We're going to get Billy McNeil out of here, and we're going to sign off for this particular episode of Untitled, Uncensored. I have been one of your hosts, Curtis Wild, accompanied by...
Oh, hey, I'm Mouse Dillinger. Nice to meet you.
It's true.
Billy McNeil.
Yeah, Billy McNeil also. Thank you.
A.K.A.
And I'm Wildfire Chrissy Wild.
All right, we appreciate you guys watching, listening, and this has been Untitled.